and we won't have to cry.
Hi guys, welcome to another Aritzia styling video. For those of you who have just stumbled across the video, I'm Jasmine. I am one of the style advisors at Aritzia. And today I wanted to cover some of my favorite staple pieces from the store. Just because Aritzia has some really great basics and some really good timeless pieces. And the few that I'm gonna be showing you, I believe I've got 10 pieces to show you today. And the 10 that I'm gonna be going over, we carry in store all year round. So the nice part is they basically fluctuate in and out depending on the season in different colors. Basically, we don't always carry them in all the colors that are provided. So for example, we have a couple of blouses that we bring in every single season in either white or black, but then they change the colors depending on the year and depending on the season. So for example, that olive green color is like crazy popular this year. So if I was realistically deciding between, okay, am I gonna get the black blouse or am I gonna get the olive blouse? Probably gonna choose the olive blouse just because I know next year Aritzia is probably not gonna have that olive color, or there's a chance that they won't carry it anymore. Whereas I know for a fact they're probably gonna have the black if they bring it back. So that's where, in those types of cases, go for the color or go for that one that's a little bit different or that's a seasonal color. Just because you know every single year they're gonna keep the basic black, white. Sometimes they'll bring back some of those like nude colors too, but I do find that a lot of the like nude neutrals do change slightly. They usually don't bring back the exact same one. That's definitely my recommendation anytime you are shopping that store when it comes to kind of deciding between colors. But yeah, other than that, today I'm gonna be showing you a couple other pieces or a couple other ways that you can actually style business attire. So a lot of this is gonna be stuff that you can wear to work. But I'm also gonna show you ways that you can dress it down so then that way you don't feel like your wardrobe is just work clothes. Because I remember at one point I was working in an office and basically my attire was very much business formal. And no one teaches you really how to dress business formal and what's appropriate for that. So hopefully I can help give you guys some guidance when it comes to kind of shopping and figuring out the right pieces for work and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, I want to make sure I can show you guys how to transition that into a more casual look too. Because one of the things I found is I'm like, okay, this is great. I've got all this business formal attire, but I had no idea how to transition that attire into more casual wear. So I felt like I literally had nothing to wear outside of work, but I had all this bomb stuff to wear into work. But there's lots of ways that you can really dress it down that I'm gonna share in the video. So then that way it's just easy and you guys feel like you're getting the most out of your closet. Nothing's more frustrating than having pieces in your closet that you feel like you can only wear to work, because at the end of the day, whenever we're building our closet, clothes are pretty expensive, right? I don't wanna spend a ton of money on clothes. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. So that's where I find it's really nice if you can take some of the pieces that you can wear at work and also transition them into your like casual everyday. Plus it makes it easy if you decide to do stuff after work, because then you don't have to go home, get a change of clothes. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna bring like a pair of jeans with me, wear basically what I'm wearing now, but swap off the jeans and maybe switch up the shoes. So yeah, I hope you guys find this helpful. Please like and subscribe below, because then that way I will be able to make some more videos for you guys. Either way, comment below, let me know what you wanna see, and I will be sure to cover it for you guys. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, so some of you may think that these pieces may be a little bit too formal for your work, especially if your work is business casual. However, it's still business, and I truly believe in dress for the job you want, not the job you have. It's always better to look a little overdressed versus way underdressed. So at the end of the day, whether you're working for somewhere that is business formal attire or business casual, you definitely can wear this for both. Just because again, why not look put together? Like I love looking put together. You know, you get so many compliments, people just automatically think that you know your shit.
You know your shit.
So the first piece that I'm gonna be showing you guys is called the Power Blouse. And this is by this is by Babaton. As you can see, this shirt is so old, this version that I have. It's like, my pigment has like rubbed off. Sorry, that's so gross to show you guys this, but like I've dry cleaned this, I've washed it out of it, and my pigment has run off. However, the shirt itself, despite the like little collar being all messed up here, the shirt is beautiful. It's got this really beautiful kind of like V neckline. And the buttons are like nice and hidden below the surface. So then that way it's just like super timeless, really clean look. I find it super flattering. And the material is really nice. It's super nice and soft and also really lightweight. So especially if you do choose to wear it in the summertime, it's still gonna be a really great piece in the summer. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. I honestly have paired it with, obviously, dress pants are super easy. If you're wanting to go out after, I've actually worn this blouse to a couple of like family outings. And I've just paired it with like runners and a pair of jeans, and I've gotten so many compliments on it. Just being like, oh, you look so put together, but like so really cute. And I've had a few aunts actually go and buy this shirt because they're like, hey, I saw this shirt on you and it looks so good. So I find no matter what age you are, it honestly works for all types of ages. It is a little bit more of a mature shirt, but definitely one of my favorites, and it comes in a billion colors. I started with the black, but it comes in white, it comes in this like purple, or I think it's like a lilac right now. It comes in this really nice baby blue, and I've seen it come in so many different colors over the years. So yeah, I would definitely say this is such a staple to my wardrobe. I need another one and I'm obsessed with them. So definitely recommend this guy. The next piece I'm gonna be covering is called the Babaton New Flowy Trench. I think it's a New Flowy Trench is what they call it now. I'll fix it if it's not. But this is it here. So I actually got mine in the long version. So mine actually goes all the way down to, I would say, like my mid calf. But it's such a great piece. It's super lightweight. At the time I was actually looking for something that I could wear in the summertime with my business attire, because I was like, I don't want to wear a cardigan, because I feel like cardigans naturally just dress down an outfit so quickly. So I wanted something that was kind of in between, that felt like a cardigan, but at the same time was gonna keep me warm, but I wasn't gonna boil in if it was like 30 degrees outside, because Winnipeg gets so stupid hot. So yeah, that's when I ended up going for this flowy trench. It's got these really gorgeous sleeves. So there's actually, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little section where you can actually like button and leave the sleeves like half rolled up. And I just think that detail is super pretty, really feminine. Again, really great for summer. You can release them if you want. It does have like more of a straight kind of look to the end of the sleeve. It like doesn't taper in at all. But at the same time, still looks really nice. Not, I would say, my cup of tea. I probably wouldn't wear it that way. I don't think I've ever worn it undone. But yeah, other than that, it comes with two massive pockets, which is so nice, especially since if you're wearing a dress, obviously you're not gonna have any pockets. And then at the very back here, it does have a little like drawstring, so you can actually adjust it. I just tie mine at the back to kind of like cinch in the trench. And then I just like do a little knot and leave it hanging, but you can honestly do whatever you prefer. You can tie it. And I honestly think that you might be able to even get away with wearing just this if you were to like. These are honestly one of my favorites. Right now, I believe it only comes in black, and it comes in this like taupey color. And it also comes in a shorter version. So especially if you're not someone who likes longer coats, or if you're someone who's shorter and just generally avoids these types of coats, you can buy this in the short version, and they're super cute, super easy to throw on, and definitely a staple. I've seen Aritzia have them for probably the last 2 or 3 seasons. But yeah, this is the new flowy trench. But the next piece we're gonna be covering here are probably one of my favorite dress pants Aritzia has ever made. They are such a staple. I think they've probably had them for 5 or 6 years at this point. And these are called the new tie front pants. So originally they were called the tie fronts. They are made in like so many different variations. The ones I have here are actually the wool versions, just because there's a thinner material. I'll dub it in here for you guys, but there's a thinner material that they actually make with the new tie fronts, which are great for the summertime. I unfortunately just don't fit those ones right now. So these are my little new tie fronts. I got these wool ones in the winter time, which are really nice to have like a variation that you can actually wear in the winter. They're quite a bit thicker. And also to have a variation that you can wear in the summer. It does have this like nice little belt. I'll actually show you guys how to tie these belts, just because there's a certain way that makes them really pretty. I do wear this guy without the belt 95% of the time. So I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to style them. I'll teach you how to tie the belt, and honestly, they're literally my favorite pants. They're so flattering, they're such a good length, especially if you're someone shorter. I feel like it's hard on both ends if you're tall, if you've got long legs, or if you have short legs, but I find if you have short legs, pants are like near impossible to find, because most of the ones that you look for are usually a wide leg, whereas these guys aren't necessarily a like fitted leg, but they're not wide, they're kind of tapered, so they're super, super flattering. Plus, they give you a butt, which honestly, to me, is quite important. Perk that booty up. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, that is honestly why I love these guys. They do have real pockets. Hello. Thank you, Aritzia, for giving me pockets. And they're honestly just such a great pant. I remember I bought my first pair 5 years ago when they initially made them. And I wore them all the time and they lasted so well to the point that I literally sold them when I wasn't able to fit them anymore. So I definitely recommend these guys. If you're just looking for like a starter dress pant, I would start with the new tie fronts. They're super easy and you can definitely dress them down. That's one of my favorite things about them. So yes. I am gonna show you how to tie this belt just because I find a lot of my clients have troubles figuring out how to tie it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of complicated. So I'm gonna try and do this in as simple as a way. So as you can see, what you're gonna do is on your right hand side, you're gonna make the right hand one just a little bit longer than the one on the left hand side. I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably, it's gonna be a couple inches. It's gonna be a few inches. I would say 4, 5 inches. Is that 4 or 5 inches? I don't know. Anyways, I would say leave a little bit of a gap, make your right side a little bit longer. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the shorter one, cross it beneath, flip it over, and then pull that guy down. Readjust the pants. Sorry, these guys are a little big on me, so I'm gonna readjust them there. Other than that, you're gonna take the longer piece, you're gonna create a little bow. From there, you're gonna take from the bottom, flip this guy up and over, and then you are just gonna basically pull through and then just wiggle it around here until you make it nice and even and pretty. So yeah, if you find that at the end it's not even, all you have to do is basically like pull on this side while pulling on the end of the string here to make them nice and even and snug. And there you have it, this beautiful little bow. So yeah, that is one way that you can tie the new tie fronts. Otherwise, you can just straight up do a bow by going here and then crossing it over. This is one I used to do quite a bit just because they're really cute. Like I'm like, oh, I'm a little bow, I'm a little present. Look how cute I am. So yeah, you can do a little front bow and they're still really cute. But yeah. So next up I have the Vince top. I have been wanting this top for so long. It's like this beautiful, I think the term is cowl neck, so sorry if it's not. But it's just this like really nice, like kind of high neck tank. And the material, you guys, I wish you could feel this right now. It's so soft, it's crazy. Like, oh my God, if my sheets were made out of this, I think I'd die. I would die. What is this material? But yeah, either way, this material is just so crazy soft. It's great for summer, especially if you have kind of those like hotter days. It's not like overly, it's not thick at all. It's like comfortable enough. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a really great material, a really great find. And on top of that, they look so good on, especially if you like tuck them into a high-waisted pant. They're just so flattering. So yeah, I ended up getting into matte pearl just because I have tons of white and black tanks. So I was like, hey, I just want something that's a little bit different, but I also wanted a neutral. So then that way it would go with 95% of the stuff I have in my closet. And obviously I wanted it to last well. So this is the one I chose. I'll show you how I styled it. I love them, they're cute. I definitely recommend, and they're pretty cheap. I think it's like 40 bucks. So not a bad find, not a bad price. Come on board, guys. All right. So we have, this is one of my favorite, it actually is one of my favorite dresses. So this is one of the Wilfred wrap dresses. They finally brought it back into store. It's been actually 5 years since we've had this. Obviously you can tell I went on my binge 5 years ago and now I'm back replenishing my wardrobe. But I originally got this 5 years ago and it is such a nice find. It is a wrap dress, so it's got like this little twirl skirt. I don't know if you guys have seen online, like the little pleated skirts. But it basically is like just a little wrap dress with this pleated skirt with spaghetti straps, and it's just so flattering. And one of the things I really liked about this dress is that no matter what size you are, it's pretty versatile. So as you can see, I originally bought this in a size small when I was like wearing 6 to 8s at that point, and I was wearing smalls to mediums. I am now like a double extra small, and I can actually still wear this dress just because it's the wrap. So the benefit is I can just wrap it around, tighten it, and tie it to the place that I need it. So it's been one of my favorite pieces for that reason. Especially since just as humans, we fluctuate weight so much, right? It just depends on what point in your life you're at, what you're doing. So it's like, okay, if I am gonna fluctuate, I do want a piece that I can still wear, or I want a couple pieces that I'm still able to kind of just throw on should I gain weight. So yeah, one of the things I really like about this dress is that it's so versatile. You can really change how it looks just by simply putting a shirt over top. So I've like tossed different types of blouses over top. I put the power blouse on and like tied it so it looked like a different type of dress. I've done like the Sunday best fuzzy crop sweater. Those look phenomenal. So that's the one thing I love about this. Again, so much versatility, like with your size, with just different tops, it can look completely different. So definitely recommend this. I don't think we have it in the plain black in store, but we do have quite a few different patterns. And I know that like the brighter colors, if you have like kind of darker skin, or if you're even like tan right now, I definitely recommend checking out the orange and the yellow. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've seen quite a few people try it on for weddings, and I 10 out of 10 recommend. So nice. But yeah, one of my favorite pieces for sure. All right, so next up we have another dress. So this one here, I can't remember what it's called, but it essentially is the Hamptons dress now. Is it? I'm gonna find this out. Give me 1 second, actually. I should look this. Let me show you this dress, guys. Hold on, it's on the ground. All right, sisters. So the next dress I have here is the long sleeve Maxim dress. So this dress here, I don't think we carry it in store, the long sleeve version right now. I actually bought this around Christmas time, just because around the winter time that we'll carry the long sleeve versions, but such a classic Aritzia piece. Right now we've got them in the short sleeve versions. They are phenomenal. But yeah, it's got this nice like long slit down the side here, and then if you flip it to the very back, it's got this nice little like cutout detail on the back. It is so flattering on so many different body types. So especially if you're someone who has like bigger boobs, try this dress. It is phenomenal. It holds you in. You have lots of space here, especially like for those who have bigger boobs. Obviously the material is going to be pushed up by your boobs, so this kind of rests just underneath your boobs and then cinches you in, so it makes you look really nice and petite. So yes, definitely recommend giving this a try, because on so many different body types it looks really great. Plus if you're shorter, because this guy has like this huge slit down the side, it won't make you look short. And when in doubt, you guys, hem your dresses. If you are short and you want to wear a maxi dress and you're like, ah, man, I haven't been able to find a maxi dress I love, they just all make me look so little. As long as you can like raise the dress as you're trying it on, and as long as it's flattering at a shorter height, get that ish hemmed. It's not gonna cost you very much. At the very most, it's gonna cost you like 30 bucks, which would be outrageous, but it would be so cheap and you'd have such a beautiful dress. So yes, anyways, definitely love this dress. It's probably been one of my go-tos for like any events that I have to go to. So like Christmas parties, like I said, anything that's a little bit more formal, I typically pull out this guy. All right guys, so next I have the Novella blouse. This is one of my favorites. I actually just recently purchased the blouse, but it's just so flattering. It's so feminine, it's so pretty, it's so cute. It comes in quite a few colors. I got it in black actually, just because we did not have the lilac in my size in store. And I was just lazy and didn't want to order it. I just wanted to wear it right away. So I bought it in the black. I don't regret it. However, I personally did size up. So one of the things I did find, normally I am like a 00 true to size, but this guy for whatever reason was super, super tight on my body. So I actually sized up to a 0 this time around. And I'm way happier that I did. I was a little scared that the boobs would be a little gapey, but because you've got this beautiful little tie, you can actually get away with it just by tying it a little bit tighter, and then it will still hold you in. But yeah, it's such a good blouse. It pairs really well with skirts, pairs really well with dress pants, and on top of that, pairs really well with jeans. That's what I love wearing it with, is like jeans, some type of denim, dressing it down. Yeah, it's just really beautiful. Okay, so next up, another dress, and it is another wrap dress, baby. So this time I have the short sleeve wrap dress by Babaton. This one here is the shorter version. It does come in 2 variations as well, so you can get it in the long version, which is so beautiful. Great for weddings. If you're wanting to go to a wedding, it comes in this like light blue color, and it also comes in like a yellow, it comes in like a mustard. There's like some other patterns that come with it. I don't know, I'm in love with these wrap dresses. They are so timeless. They've been making them for so long. And like I said, if you're someone who tends to fluctuate weight-wise, for sure go for these. That's why I've loved these, because I'm like, okay, again, if anything happens, if I fluctuate weight, I still have the option to kind of be able to get away with this and still wear it. And it still fits me. I still wear it to this day. They're so pretty. I got this one in the black, and then I also got a long sleeve version, because in the wintertime, they will occasionally bring them back in a long sleeve version, and they are just to die for in the long sleeve. They're so flattering, so elegant, and yeah, just timeless. I just love the pieces that each year continue to look better and don't go out of style. Next up, I have one of the gorgeous slip skirts. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is by Wilfred, but they are my, no, maybe not. It might actually be by Babaton. There's a couple different slip skirts. So we actually have the longer versions that are made by Babaton. We also have a long version made by Wilfred. This one here is by Babaton. So yeah, super nice. It's a little bit of a longer length, and I'm not a skirt girl by any means. I'm not someone who ever reaches for skirts, so this was really huge for me to actually buy a skirt in general, especially a long one. And the one thing I love about this skirt is just, it's so flattering. Like, again, like I said, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You can dress it down by wearing it with a pair of like Air Force Ones, and then wearing like a nice little like oversized crop top or crop t-shirt would be really cute with it. Or you can also wear a little sweater with it, or you can dress it up and you can wear like a bodysuit underneath, or you can wear like the new Pledge cardigan. Like, there's just so many different ways to wear this skirt. It's not even funny. And on top of that, it's so flattering. Like, the way that it just complements your body, like the skirt just comes down, and at the very bottom, it's got this like nice little, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just kind of like swoops in, and it's just, oh, it's so feminine. It just curves your body and makes it look so nice, and I'm just so obsessed with these. But yeah, either way, I love this skirt. It's really nice. I'm gonna give it more of a chance because it's such a staple. I see so many people try on different patterns, different colors, different styles, and they just look so good, and I just want to look so good with them, you know? Do you ever think that way? Yes. Yes, I do. So for the last piece I have here, this is a jumpsuit. So we're switching it up a little bit. I wanted to show you one of my favorite jumpsuits just because they are my favorite. They're easy to throw on. You don't really have to think about it. So especially on those days where I'm like, what do I wear? I literally have no idea what to wear. I have no clothes in my closet. This guy's the best. So by Wilfred, I got it in black, and we actually still have it in store. We just have it in a couple different colors at this point. But the one thing I love about it is that it's super nice and simple, because obviously it's got the higher neck, so you don't really have to be concerned about like, okay, is this a little bit too low? Do I feel uncomfortable? And it's got these really nice, like, kind of feminine sleeves. So it's almost like a quarter sleeve, if that makes sense, not a full sleeve. But then at the same time, it's not gonna make you feel like a grandma because it's got this beautiful open back. So yeah, that's one of the things I really love about it. I love that it comes all the way down to that kind of like little waistband. And then of course, at the waistband, it cinches you right in, and then you've just kind of got like a wide leg pant. And I find it pairs so well with like a little pair of heels, especially if you are going to work, and I'm sure you'll be able to pair it with a pair of runners. So I'll show you a couple of videos of me styling it next, but really a great go-to for me just when it's something quick and easy to toss on if you want to look cute. Plus, it has pockets. So nice. I love that Aritzia gives us pockets in like pretty much anything they can. So yeah, definitely such a staple, one that they keep bringing back because it is so popular and it is such a great piece. All right, so those were some of my staple pieces from Aritzia. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, or at least I hope you guys found it helpful. Just because I know obviously with shopping, especially at that store, it can be tough when you're trying to navigate it on your own. And especially since some of you don't have the opportunities to actually go in store or feel comfortable yet to go in store. Hopefully this can help you while ordering online as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. Please like and subscribe so then that way I can keep making these videos for you guys. If there's anything else you want to see, just comment it below. I really appreciate the suggestions because I'd love to show you more of what you want to see. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much, and until Sunday.